G'day tubes! Well, another crappy day out in frickin' Death Valley here, whatever you call it. Raining again, but let's go have a quick look here. I got a little cremation hole I gotta dig today, and kind of like to do it if it's slowed down a wee bit. It's not raining that hard, but it's cold and crappy and stuff outside here. Like, what a friggin' mess. It's been raining all night, and by the sounds of things, with this Hurricane Sandy making her way up sort of this way, she may not be a bit of a dry day till like next Thursday. So it's like, holy frig, what on earth am I ever gonna do? Oh well, not much we can do really. Can't build a dome over the cemetery. Oh, that would be nice, but anyways, just warming the tractor up here, and gonna have to head out and dig this cremation grave soon here. So it's not until this afternoon, but maybe we'll wait a little bit longer and see what we can get into in the meantime. But anyways, I'm gonna put the door down because I got the heater on here, and she's working good. Keeps me nice and toasty. Well, not naked toasty, but enough you can just work in a t-shirt. So that works pretty good for me. But anyways, yeah, there's our primer. There's our JD green, probably more than I need, but Egg C/CE green paint, intended for agriculture, commercial, and consumer equipment. I'm supposing that's probably what's going to be good for. So yeah, they don't really say too much about it, but she's official John Deere. Anyways, it's none of this, you know, like John Deere green it says on something, you know. It's actually John Deere green. So I wanted her friggin' official, and I friggin' got her official. So anyways, that's the wife's weed whacker there, a little guy. And we still got this big block of steel up here, and not much else going on. There's actually some paint for the car. Didn't get to do that yet, but this thing focuses is about the same as the frickin' Sony, you know that? Or the Sony. But there's some, oh, we already had some. I'll have to use that up first, I guess. Good stuff though, I like it. Works good. Anyways, tubes, geez, what else is gonna happen here today? I don't know. What's happening on out here? Not too much. Pretty much same old, same old. I gotta still do a bit of throttle work on this other ATV here at keep that one outside, a fair bit of gas, and I think the cable's got a bit of a, oh, it's just warded out a bit, you know, and warded out, and ooh, engines, sweet. I think the cable inside the cable sheathing thing has got a little bit frickin' rusticated, and she's gone a bit kiboshed on us, so maybe there's something we could do today. I've got to replace and fix and stuff one of the wheels from, need to clean the shop too, one of the wheels from the John Deere 62D there. She broke off there. No, sorry, there. Should focus on that. Come on, what do you think you are, a Sony? Holy. So yeah, you can see she broke there a while back, it looks like, and she finished her off the other day there. So yeah, but actually there's the nut. There's the nut from scraping against the monuments, eh? So you wouldn't think it would do that, but it sure does. I think that was the other side there, yeah. Wow. I don't know, tubes, I might like my Sony better. There's the other side, so it's amazing, eh? But anyhow, let's get a bit of clearance here. Well, this is gonna go back here. Using that the other day for drilling some stuff, but I was gonna fix this thing and weld. How was I gonna do this now? That's the size of the wheel thing there, but this is like an all built-in nut thing. And actually, it was kind of dumb because the way I was going to fix it was probably going to be better for greasing it and stuff. Hang on, tubes, I'm going to clear a bit of space here. Okay, so they had this bolt inside this colliery bushing thing, and it's kind of dumb because I guess it's, you know, the wheel rolls, and I don't know what it actually rolls on. If it rolls on, you know, like this and there, like that, or this and this thing, and this thing stays solid, whatever it does, you know. So what I was going to do is put like a 3/4 inch bolt, which is the same size. Hopefully, yeah, she's still the same size. Like that. And I'd have to weld on, I think I cut that for welding that on. And that would hold that onto here. I'd have to drill this a little bigger, I think, because John Deere uses wacky sizes for things. So that would hold that onto there, and then it would sort of all hold it on together, right? So you'd bolt the wheel onto this piece, and then put a nut on the other side, like whatever this come through at, and that's like a 1/2 inch nut or something like that. But I thought, that'll probably work. But why don't we just call the John Deere guys and we'll order a new one. So I got a couple of new wheels. Don't think I'm going to use them yet, because these wheels are still fine. There's nothing wrong with them. But there's one of the Deweys, and it's kind of dumb because they press, oh for freak's sakes, they press the thing into there and then mush it in with like a tremendous amount of force somehow. I guess they sort of hold it there and then go with a great big presser Dewey, and that's it. So that's actually where it broke off, inside where it goes into this piece on, where'd that piece go? There. So it actually broke off there, right? And then it's supposed to come through and then get mushed on in there. So I got that other piece out that was mushed in there, but it was in there pretty freaking good, I'll tell you. I had to drill it and then drill it really pretty much the same size as a hole, and then smash the other little bits out. Probably threw them bits out already, but anyways. Yeah, so it's quite a difference between the new wheels and the old wheels, eh? Let's see if we can get a little bit of a look here for you. Oh, frig, let's get one out. Hang on, tubes. Okay, so there you go. There's the old one. And there's a new one. Whoa. Yeah, that's right. Kick him out of the way. So this one doesn't even stand up, but this one's so rounded, smoothed off that it'll actually stand up on its own, eh? So there's quite a difference there, you know. But, I mean, that's 2 years old, I guess, now. That one, so that's it's had a fair bit of a wear down, you know, but well, we'll just keep her driving, I guess. So it looks like they give us the new bushing Dewey for that. And there's a couple of washers, but they don't give you a nut. Like, I can't really reuse that one, and I bet you that's a wacky thread too. Like my normal nuts, bolts probably won't fit that. My whatchamacallums. So I guess I'll go out and see if I do have anything that'll fit that thing. And come on, I don't want to focus at all. I'll see if I got anything that does fit that, and then if not, then I don't know. I might have to head her out to TSC sometime, and actually I do have different size John Deere stuff that I've gotten through the past. So let's go have a look in the drawer there. Hang on a sec, too. Take this with us. So I got you know, some different stuffs from different things. You know, those are for the snowblower. Oh, that's too small. These are shear bolts. That looks too small too, but we'll try one of these maybe. Try one and see. I think that's gonna be too small. Of course, I can't do this with my left hand. I just have like no coordination with my left hand. It's just horrible. Hang on, tubes. Oh, those are too small. The next size up probably would have done her. Here, or these are the bolts actually are mounting on the cutting edge on the bottom of the snowblower, the smaller one. There's some snowblower bearings. There's some more shear bolts. Lots of shear bolts. I think I'm out of luck there. Some old bearings. Probably still alright, but once a year I just kind of tear them out and do them. Well, we may be not too good here. That's one John Deere thingy. This is another one. little bit bigger stuff, but I don't think I'm going to find what I want in here either. A couple of fittings for the tractors. A couple of fittings. These are actually the wheel things from the other tractor, different from the last one. I don't probably need them now, but oh well, you never know, right? Well, that's not so good. These are hose holder things. Bolt cutters, hot washers. Well, let's try one of these American nuts, but I doubt it's going to work now. See, they bottom out, so it's some kind of weird thread. Frickin' John Deere. That'll be too big. Yeah, it's too big. Although, no, that's not right. Want it right, that's for sure. Got lots of nuts, so you know, and stuff. Can't ever have enough nuts. Test light. You never know what I got in some of these drawers, eh? Like there's a freaking old radio thing in there. Wire. Old bolts and nuts. 3/4 stuff. Carriagey bolt things. That thing, old bolts. I don't like what's anything in there either. Oh man, see what I mean? Like friggin' John Deere, they should have given me a nut. Oh, hang on, tubes. I got a secret stash box here. What's this one? Scraper, bar, bolts, and nuts. How many friggin' things do you think of those I needed? See, that size is pretty close, but not quite. Oh, for corn snakes. What's in that bag? Looks like when I replaced the teeth on the backhoe. Yeah, it's roll pin, spring pin thingies, you know. Which actually should be some old rotten teeth in here somewhere. There they are. I even got a set of new ones. There's a new one for the backhoe for the 24-inch bucket. Probably won't need them now. What are these? Oh, those are too big. You gotta be kidding me. Let's just try one for fun. Oh yeah, way too big. Oh, for corn snakes, these actually might as well go in here. So yeah, I probably won't need these things, but you know, there's a sort of a worn out one that I welded something to. I think I was drilling in a water line one day, and I just welded a bunch of these old teeth to the frickin' bucket there and did her that way. But frig's sakes, I guess we'll have to run it to TSC sometime. Take this with us, and then they got all the metric-y stuff out there. So anyways, we tried. Okay, so we got a cremation hole done. As you can see, we got a little wet. Just a little wet. Not too bad. That'll dry off there with the heat blowing on her, so that'll be alright. But man, I got a freaking hole done pretty fast, I'll tell you. Holy, I'm freaking tired now. Too many freaking quadruplonic freaking cheeseburgers, I think. Holy crap. But, oh well. So, as you've seen probably in the shot, why does BILLSTMAXX have two of these? Well, tubes. Let me tell you a story. This is from the new 3-point hitch on the big tractor. As you can see, you can turn that out to adjust the length, right? Well, when I was out plowing that day, the plow I had on there is actually meant for a John Deere, or no, sorry, a Ford tractor with the longer lift arms. Like they're quite a bit longer than the ones I've got. So I didn't realize until I picked her up that the plow was actually digging into here. So when I pushed her up, pulled her up, the freaking thing's got so much power, it actually bent the freaking dewey in here, this threaded thing. So this thing is actually okay now, it seems, but it wouldn't thread on past a certain point, because you know the threads went like this and then they bent down, so it just bound it up. So I'm like, holy frig, I'll never be able to fix that. So what I did was I went and ordered another one, because I'm going to need that hitch pretty soon again. I want to cultivate something in the other field just beside us here for the pumpkins, maybe for next year, sort of thinking. So I wanted to plow it over this for the winter and then leave it, and then get her all tilled up and stuff in the in the spring, but I'm like, oh frig, now I can't adjust my Dewey, and I think it was going to be too messed up where it was. So I'm like, frig's sake. So I went and ordered another one, got a whole another one, and brought it home, and actually had to order sort of like what you see. It had to be this whole piece. It couldn't just be that threaded rod, although if you look here, these threaded rods have these push spring clips, and it actually unthreads out of this knuckle here, you know. So I'm like, what the frig? Can't you just order me that? And he's like, nope, it comes as the whole thing. I'm like, so yeah. But anyways, probably could return one of these, but you know, what the frig? Might as well just hang on to her. Sweating like crazy. Holy cow, even though it's so cold out. But anyways, I managed to actually fix this one. I thought this morning, oh, I wonder what's going to happen if I, you know, put her in the press. And put one end of the thread on one end and the other on the other end, and push it in the middle where it's bowed up. Well, frig me, it actually worked. I had a little bit of a issue. I think it was right there. If she'll focus, where the threads got kind of mushed over, so I just filed them. And frig, as you seen when we first started here, it threaded right up just fine. There's the odd little bit of a bind, but not near as bad as it was before. Like, I couldn't adjust it before. It'll be right about here. She'll start to bind herself out. Just a hair, but it's not that bad. Like, you can turn it by hand pretty freely, eh? So, yeah. So we got 2 of these now, but I'm going to have to modify that plow a bit, I guess. And I take you out and show you, but it's still raining outside, so frig that idea. But anyways, yeah, so I could probably, you know, take one of these back or whatever, but what the heck, drive on. So, but anyways, actually I should probably put this out here with the other plow, or with the other hitch stuff. But anyways, our hole is done. Turn some illuminators on, and just plop that right in there with the other one. Perfect. So, be nice if I could paint a trailer today, but I guess that ain't gonna happen, eh? I guess we could put the hydraulics on it, you know, and get her up in the air, but the other tractor, I gotta get it going too, so that's not likely gonna be today. So, anyways, I'm thinking maybe I'd run out to TSC while I got a bit of time. Take this Dewey with me. Where did it go here? Take this Dewey with me. See if I can grab a nut. So let's maybe do that. Man, there's not much meat left there, eh? Let's see if we can get on that. They drill those out for the positioning of the, you know, where you lock the thing in on the tractor, so you can have a higher lower wheel thingy. Man, there's not much meat left there, is there? Leaf met there. Exactly, that's what she said. Holy. But, still like brand new looking there, eh? Okay, tubes, I'm not liking this. It's just about as bad as the Sony. I think it's quicker, though. Yeah, it's definitely quicker. The other one would be like... But, yeah, we'll take this whole Dewey with us. And, hopefully I don't think I'm trying to buy this out there, but it does say JD right there on it, so if they have a problem with that, then there's something wrong with them. They wouldn't sell something at TSC this cool. So, but anyways, we'll take this nut too, I guess, because they've got Dewey sample things out there you can thread stuff onto and stuff. So that's sort of like a nut built in with like a flat washer, but I don't think it had locking stuff on it, so we might have to, you know, locker kind of thing. So, but anyways, let's get the old Astro van going if she'll start today, and we'll head her out to the old TSC. Well, we made her to TSC. I was going to film in here, but it's pretty friggin' busy right now, so quite a few cars and stuff here, so I'm not going to take the camera in because don't want nobody upset with me, right? So, but I'm thinking I'm picking up some sandblast sand too while I'm here, so hold on, tubes, we shall return. Alright, tubes, so we didn't do too bad. We got 5 bags of White Lightning friggin' sand, so hopefully she's a good good stuff. I think I've used it before, I can't remember, but pretty coursey looking stuff. But anyways, But it's amazing how freaking rude people are shopping in there when you've got 250 freaking pounds of sand on a shopping cart that's probably only designed to hold about 100. And they're like freaking, you can't turn the thing unless you freaking like lean right into her. And you know, they're expecting you to get out of their way. So whatever, but got a bunch of nuts too. I kind of stocked up a wee bit. It ended up being an M10 metric thread, 10 mil freaking thingy doey nut, and actually found some with the little flangey thingy on them, so that's pretty awesome. But anyways, we're gonna whip home here and show you what we got. Well, we got her sand in, and I put her on another plastic bag so you know it wouldn't hopefully absorb any water or moisture. I shouldn't when it's in a plastic bag, but that's her. Made in Canada, A. So they call this white lightning. I called it grease lightning, but anyways, she'll be good to go. I think we should have enough for this project. Well, like I say, I'm not gonna in one spot. I'm just gonna just to get rid of the worst of it. You know, I don't really need to go super stupid crazy on it and blast like a 1/8 of an inch off the freaking stuff. You know, so just clean her up a bit. You know, so the paint will adhere a little bit more better, and yeah, it should be good. So. Not really looking forward in here too much, you know, because it all back on your face. But anyways, the way she is. But I have to locate all my sander blasting paraphernalias. Oh, I still got a grease lightning bag there too. Sweet. So I got 6 bags. Freaking right, forgot about that. I got covered in dirt. But anyways, let's push the door down. And I'll take you in and show you what we got for nuts here. No, I don't mean that. You sprig sakes. I got so I like to sort of stock up, you know, so if I run into something or I need something, like I need one of them, I get like friggin' 10 of them, you know, because you never know when you're gonna need her again, right? So there's what does this say here now? Class 8 flanged hex nuts M10-150. So that's it there, and I'd say that's a pretty close match. Pretty bang friggin' right on, I'd say. And I also got some of these. These are nylon locky nut ones, which I'm kind of not sure which one to use. You know, you have to put a washer on, I guess, if you used one of these guys. But I might be afraid of them backing off or something. You know, so I might end up using one of these with a washer. So I got pack of them, some more of them. Some more of them, and another pack of them, so I got 3 of each. So but I think that's what I might do, is then you don't have to worry so much about it backing off, because I have had them come off before. Not so much on this tractor, but the other tractor, yes, it was freaking horrible. So anyways, I guess we can start sort of reassembling this thing here. And I'm not sure how these bearings in here. It'd be nice to get her out and clean it up before I put it together, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Tire's just about wore out anyway, so the bearing's probably getting pretty close too. But anyways, let's go find a washer, and I guess we can get this somewhat put back together. Whoa! And that's on the outside, so that should go through, I think, like that. Except, I do believe we need a washer on each side of this thing, just to beef her up a bit. So anyways, let's go get some washers tubes. I found the ones that come off this thing. Look how wore out this one is. And this side's like super nicely polished, eh? So holy crap. But I guess we'll put her back on. Something like that. I don't know, I guess that would work. And I guess we're going to need another washer yet too for around there for this thing to hold on. Because normally I guess this would be, probably would have been big enough. Or maybe that's what it is. This washer's worn into that thing. So I bet you if we match these two up, look at that, eh? Holy, that's freaking insane. So anyways, maybe I'll switch these around then. This one we'll put down like that. I guess that doesn't really matter. That way maybe, and then we'll put the wheel back on. Sorry tubes, I keep forgetting how far I gotta be out with this stupid thing. And that one, pretty good there. Okay, so we need to go get a washer. That's about the size of that nut. So 1 sec, tubes. Okay, so of course all I got is these big fatty thick washers. I didn't have anything thin, but I wanted something that would just go over there like that. So I made my own up. I had a thinny washer here that had a little wee tiny hole in it. And I did bring another one. Don't ask me where the frig I put it, but here somewhere. But anyways, so we're gonna just do that. Just because I wanted something to hold all this back, right? So there's our nut. Our nut. Oh man, I did it again. Sorry, tubes. Hopefully we're gonna grab enough dewies there. Hopefully that's still gonna spin too. Maybe this isn't gonna work. This might not work, tubes. You know that? Well, let's get her in the vise here and we'll just tighten this on a bit here, see what happens. Yeah, this might not work here. I don't know. Well, that's still good. Really not much thread she's bounding into there, but it's about as tight as I can get her. I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. Sometimes if you're good, you can thread these things on backwards too, but sort of defeats the purpose, I guess. But let's try her maybe. Sometimes you can do her just to get it caught, right? Hang on, we're gonna have to take this off for a sec. Slam this on and try to start the threads a wee bit. Well, actually, there's not much threads left there. Holy. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work or not. Might be enough started there. I don't know. I don't know. Whoops. Yeah, I got to stand back quite a bit more with this camera. The other one was a little more better that way, I think. Oh, for frig's sakes. Hang on, tubes. I'm going to need my other hand. 1 sec. Okay, I'm thinking we might have her here. So that's just basically going to give you a few more, feed this in, a few more threads with that locker thing on there, right? So that should be good. Still rolling free, so that's good. And a bit floppy doppy there, eh? But probably the bearing that's wore out. But I guess now we better give her some greasing, and that should take up a bit of that slack. Alright, so we'll get the air-powered greaser gun going here. Hopefully there's some still left in this. See, it's already coming out of the threads, or out of here, but I bet you it's not in on the bearing there. There might be some in there, but there definitely wouldn't be enough in there, so I don't know, I'm not super crazy about that design. It's could have been a little better, I think, John Deere, but I'd tighten her up a bit. She'll loosen up again once you get driving her. But that's pretty much it, too. That's the way she should go. So these things aren't really meant to ride on the ground all the time anyways. They're just supposed to, you know, ride there, so if the tractor dips down, it, like say my hand's the ground, dips down, it rolls on there instead of your grass, right? So it's just an anti-scalping wheel, they call that. But anyways, that's one done. I'm just going to get this one ready with a nut here in case I ever have to replace another one. So get that ready, and I know I brought another flat washer out here to make the dewey for it, but I don't see them. So, but anyways, well, hang on a sec, tubes. Let's see if we can find one. Okay, so there we go. And man, I just turned the camera on. I'm gonna sneeze. Ooh, not yet. Okay, there we go. We got one ready, just in case, you know, because it's probably gonna happen again, no doubt. So we'll put that in stock, and these can go in stock. with our John Deere stuff. So let's take it out here. I don't know if I'm going to have room in the drawer for that though, but we'll get her in that general vicinity. Turn him on. Okay, so first of all, we'll put, what do we got here? Better put them here. They're just a little bit smaller. Actually, that might fit in there. Freaking right. There we go. But I just pulled the tractor in. I left her outside. Forgot her all about her last night. Key in it and everything. So bad boy, eh? But I guess we can get that wheel onto here now, and we'll be good to go for the rest of the leaves if we even get to them this year. Holy frig. This might turn into snow all of a sudden, right? So you never know. What a mess in here. I gotta clean it. And I gotta reload my grease gun off that tractor too, so. Oh, I got lots on that side. Holy. It should be rolling pretty good. Oh yeah. Okay, so. This is pretty slick here, how these things work. Mind you, I don't know whether I'll be able to do it with one hand. I'll get that up. That should go that way, but it's got to go this way actually. And what am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you guys gonna hit this for me? Ow! Hit my hand. Okay, there we go. We're locked in, so that works pretty good. And yeah, I didn't really want to put a new wheel on because if you're gonna put them on, you should put, you know, like 4 on or something. But well, colors looks really wacky in here. Looks really bright compared to what I can see. But anyways, guess that's the camera doing that. It's supposed to have night shot on this camera, but I don't know how. It looks a lot brighter over there in the camera than it does to me in the naked eye. So anyways, let's get in here and we'll load up this grease gun now. Stupid heater just turned off and it freaking turned it back on. I don't know, think it knows what it's doing. But yeah, this one I keep on the tractor because those front castering wheels, they seem to like a lot of grease and they don't hold much. So if you don't keep them well greased, it'll start to not want to turn too well. So when you turn the tractor, it rips a whole hunk of sod out, right? So anyways, let me tear this down here, and I usually fill it with just this guy. So anyways, tubes, 1 sec. Okay, so you guys are probably saying, well, why don't you just buy a new cartridgey thing for it? Well, yes, I could. I don't really like that grease quite as much. It's not very good, so I just refill her. More and I'll leave her at that, I think. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now we need to get there's a little rubber seal here that I just got to clean off a bit. Yeah, what the frick is, it doesn't really matter. That can go on there. Supposed to go on there. There we go. And clean myself a bit now. We'll screw the top back on here. And then you just gotta squish the dewey back in. This was what was giving me trouble before. Sometimes it gets stuck on the other seal or something. Oh man, I thought I've got it full now. Fight tubes. Not super crazy about this little greaser gun. I should probably look for another one. Yeah, there's like a little plungery thing here, and it's got to get squished through, and sometimes it gets sort of bound up. There's a big spring in here too, right? So you don't want that to, oh, make a big part. Ah, that was my finger. Okay. That really hurt. That really hurt. Now it's not going to cooperate with me. The more I'm touching it, the more it's getting greasy. Holy jumping. Isn't that awful? There. Oh, no. Thought I had her. Okay, maybe I can get away with doing that now. Whew. Holy. Now it's not going to work again, you watch. You watch. You bugger. Oh, there we go. We got her. Okay, let's test her out now. Is it working? I think that'll work. Probably got a couple of bubbles in it and stuff. But look at me now. Holy frig. I gotta somehow turn that camera off too. Well, we'll try this. Well, tubes, I guess that's it for today. I got nothing really else to do right now. So, got that funeral to fill in and stuff, but they're not gonna be here for like another hour and a bit. So, I guess we'll call her quits for videos today. So, kind of wish it would dry up a bit. I could get that stupid thing blasted. I might just have to go at her with some freaking brake cleaner and you know, some steel wool or something to get some of the rusty parts off, and then wipe her down, degrease her that way and stuff. It's maybe gonna be have to be the way it's gonna be. Keep her inside here where it's a bit warmer, and then you know, tarp up everything I don't want painty, and freaking give her. So put a mask on and give her. So sort of what I did with that other trailer out here that I built a few years back now with the Dewey on it. That one, it's not quite as heavy duty as the other one, but it's got that same axle and a little bit beefier tires, I think. Same size, I think, but they're a bit wider. But no, maybe not. They might be the same. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I may have to do that. You know, because I'd really like to get it sandblasted, but I think those are a bit wider tire. Yeah, they are. I think maybe a bit shorter too. I don't know, but. I think they're the same bolt pattern though. But I really don't want to just go at it with the brake cleaner. I'd really like to give it a sandblast, but I mean, let's give her a shot of whatchamacallit here and get a nice clean towel here and see what it looks like when we wipe it. Give her a shot of the brake cleaner here and see how much comes off her. We'll just do maybe a spot on the rail here, and then I'll do a spot in the bed. So let me split these up. There. Okay, let's do a spot on the bed here. Okay, hang on, I gotta flip the Dewey around. Okay, so we'll give this a wipe off, like as if we were gonna paint this right after. Oh boy. Pretty dirty. Now if we give her another wipe, another spray, wipe with another clean one. How dirty is it now? Still pretty dirty, isn't it? So you'd have to do it a few times, I think, but what about the rail here now? Let's give it a deep skimmer in. We'll use this side. Put it right down there like that. Pretty dirty. Pretty dirty. Okay, so that's good. Now let's give her another washing. Normally I'd soak the towel too, right? We'll give her another wipe here and see how the see how the second one is. Still pretty dirty. Holy. Okay, 3 times the charm. Yeah, still pretty dirty, so you'd have to almost do it 4 times maybe. Give her once more here. Wowee. This stuff you can't really just sort of let it soak on because it doesn't last too long. It evaporates really fast, right? That's coming better there now. I probably paint that now, but yeah, you can feel the difference. You know, it's smooth and then quite a bit rougher where it's dirtier still. So you'd have to go at it, I think, with some stainless or steel wool too. So, well, now for poops and giggles, let's grab a spray paint can of the primer that I have already used. We'll shake it a bit, and we'll just give that little area a little spray there. Hang on, too, I'm going to shake. Okay, so I'm still shaking, and man, it took freaking forever just to get the little ball loose in this stuff. Must be really thick. But I just want to do this little area here. Oh, you can really see the difference, though. It's almost shiny or nice there compared to over here where it's scrappier looking. But just going to give this a little. Probably way too thick of a coat, but no worries. And just going to let that dry up, and then when we do get to sandblast it, we'll see how well it's adhered to there. Let's just have a quick look here too, see what she looks like. It won't stay shiny like that, of course, but it'll dull up and be sort of like that color there again, right? So, but yeah, I think I want to give her a sandblast if I can, because that'll smooth her out nice too, eh? It'll smoothen down everything a bit and stuff, and smooth out the welds. You know, not smooth, but it'll take some of the roughies off of them too, right? Just from like the splatter and stuff. So, but yeah. Anyways, it's a waiting game. That's all we can do. That's something I almost sort of need in here. I don't have is an exhaust fan. I'd probably vent her out the back or something, maybe through that stud wall or something. But maybe at Princess Auto, I'll keep an eye on there. If they ever come out with anything, then we'll pick something up maybe and get that in there. So put her onto a switch somewhere, you know, and be able to suck crap like that out. You know, I'd get a fairly decent one too, you know, so it would you know, suck the skin right off you if you're standing over here by the door kind of thing. So I know they're usually pretty good, but yeah. Should be doing that, especially if I'm in here welding, you know, with the door closed or something. Probably a good idea. But anyways, we'll keep an eye at Princess Auto maybe. But anyways, tubes, we're still waiting for the cremation to come in, so I guess that's going to be her for today, and we're gonna come back in the house, I guess, and get all this set up for you after we're done the cremation stuff, and we'll get her posted up to the YouTubes for you. So anyways, we'll talk at you later, and thanks for watching and stuff, and have a good one.